Right guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you what investments you should be doing for when the EA FC game does drop on the 22nd of September. Before we do get into today's video though, I do want to quickly say there is currently 93% of you that are watching right now that are not subscribed to my channel, and with the game being literally around the corner, we are going to be absolutely sending sniping filters, trading videos, literally everything. So get yourself subscribed and obviously drop a like on today's video as well. Enough of me chatting, let's jump into today's video. Right guys, so the investments you should be doing this year, especially on the web app, because it happens every single year, you want to be investing in players that are pretty much the meta players of the game. So, you know, you've got like your Mbappe's, your Neymar's and stuff like that. You know, you want to be investing in them kind of players because they're always cheap. If you don't know why they're cheap, it's basically because on the web app, the only thing you can possibly do is trade, and you know you can't play games or anything, you can't do anything other than trade, which means obviously the players are pretty much worthless in a way. Obviously they're not, but they are for the you know, the first couple days, and whilst they're worthless, that is when you want to be trying to pick them up. So yeah, I'm going to show you a few players you know, you should be looking at. So we'll have a quick look now, but I'm going to go to FC. You want to go to the FC24 on here and go to upgrades, and this is basically all the best players on the game that have had upgrades or downgrades or whatever. So obviously we're going to go through. I'm going to show you a few players that I think are going to absolutely fly in price, and then obviously some players that might flop or whatever, but mainly players that I think are going to absolutely skyrocket. But like I say, you want to invest on these on like the first or second day of the web app. I mean, there's only 2 days anyway, so mainly the first day. If you can get some of these on the first day, you're absolutely balling whenever the game gets dropped, because people are going to buy them whenever they can use them. So yeah, the players, I want to quickly show you like a theme last year though. So you know, there's a few players here. So you got like there's a certain player I want to look at just to show you, but his name is Kyle Walker. I'm going to show you what price he was last year at the start. Last year at the start of the game. So we're going to go here and go to FIFA 23, and we're going to type in Kyle Walker, 85 rated. I'm going to show you how much he was at the start of the year. So he's about 6k at the minute, doesn't really matter. But if you look here, so these are the patterns last year. So at the start of the year, obviously, was September the 23rd, which is when the web app dropped, when he was 30,000 coins, which it's quite a lot of coins on the day. But if you can somehow, you know, salvage, you know, like maybe 100k on the first day or something, it's going to be hard. But obviously, subscribe to my my videos, and I'm going to tell you how to make 100k on the first day. So get yourself subscribed for that. But as you can see, 30k, and as soon as the game gets dropped, which I think was around about then, he's about 150,000 coins. I mean, literally, if you buy him on the 23rd, you have to wait maybe a week. You have to wait literally a week, and then you're going to get him for, you know, you can sell him for 150k. And he's not the only player. It happened to so many. I've got a few players that I want to quickly show you. So the first one was obviously Walker. The second one we're going to have a look at is Eder Militao. I need to go to 23. Eder Militao was also one. Where is he? Eder Militao, 84 rated. So look, he is 10k at the minute. But if we look here, so at the start, how much was he? Boom, 47k. I mean, that's quite expensive, but obviously he was one of the most OP players. I mean, he had 86 pace, 85, 82. I mean, he's probably the best centre-back in the game back then. But if we look at his highest price, which would have been, when was that? The 3rd of October. And that was so that's not even, it's about a 10-day wait. And that, you know, he's gone up literally 100,000 coins-ish. Just under 100,000 coins in 10 days. I mean, if you can buy 3, 4, 5 of these, you know what I mean? You're making about 400k in 10 days, which is, you know what I mean? Which is, you can't say no. There's one other player that I do want to show you, and he took the world by surprise. And he's the myth, he's a legend. His name is Erling Haaland. And last year, literally no one knew what this card was going to do, but let's just quickly show you. So I've never seen a card like it. He was 40,000 coins, so he's the same price as Eder Militao. And in 10 days, let's go 10 days again. And this is his max price. He was here we go, around about here. There we go. So the max price he was 400,000 coins on PlayStation and Xbox. So he went up 100 times his you know, his price in 10 days. You know what I mean? Like that, if you can pick the right player, these are the kind of coins we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like 100 times your investment. 40,000 coins. Imagine you brought 5 of them, 200k. You know what I mean? You're making like millions of coins. You know what I mean? So if you can pick the right players, which is what I'm trying to show you, I'm going to show you a few players that I think you have the possibility to do that. But obviously the first one I want to show you obviously is Walker. I mean, he's going to do the same thing as last year, maybe a little bit more expensive because obviously he's got a downgrade somehow. But yeah, Walker's one of them players I want to be looking at. So you can get your little notepad, write down some of these players that you want to have a look at. But the first one is Walker for me. I think he's going to fly up. Rodrigo is also another one I think is going to go mental. He's 85 rated, which obviously means he's not going to get packed a hell of a lot because obviously, he's fairly high rated as well. And he's also very, very, very good. And he plays for Real Madrid, all that good stuff. And links to Eder Militao as well. So I've got a feeling he's going to fly up for the first week in league. Rudiger's also another one. I mean, these Real Madrid players, by the way, are absolutely OP as hell. Like, some of these players are generally some of the best players I've seen at the start of FIFA. Like Bellingham, like I say, you know what I mean? Just, these are the kind of players that are just going to go up. But Bellingham's obviously going to fly to the moon because he's, plays for Real Madrid. There's so many good players at Real Madrid. And obviously he's English as well. So, you know what I mean? You get the English tax. And Nkunku's a good one. I've got a feeling, he's in the, he's French, he's Premier League. He just will go up. He will be quite expensive. I reckon when the game comes out, at least 100, 150, 100k, around about that kind of price. And Tonali, for me, is the one that's going to go to the moon. Like, I just feel like he's going to do, like, not a Haaland because he's a CDM, they don't get as much hype. But I've got a feeling he might be about 50,000 coins at the start of the year on the web app. And I feel like he's going to go up to about 200-300k. I just feel like that card is disgusting. And he's in the Premier League as well. He's perfect. Another one as well, Araujo. Obviously, Eder Militao I've already talked about, but he's going to go up to the moon. Araujo is another one. He's gone up. He's an 86 rated. The thing is with these investments, you don't want to be looking at low rated players because if you're picking up like a 75 rated OP player, give it a week and they're going to be 1,000 coins. You know what I mean? You want to be looking at 86 rated players or higher, or obviously 84s, 85, 86s, because they're not going to get packed as much as 75 rated. And obviously sometimes they're needed for SBCs as well. So even if they're not, they sometimes go out of fashion, they're still going to be worth quite a bit because, the walkouts and stuff like that. But that's probably enough on that. Rashford's going to be very, very expensive. Very expensive. So there's another one. But yeah, you can kind of tell which players are, obviously, I'll do a video on, when the web app comes out on, like, what players are low in price and what you should invest. But obviously, if you're in the premium Discord, you're going to get all that information anyway. But obviously, I'm going to be doing it. On the premium, you're going to get it exactly at the time, where the video might be, a day later or something. So that's the only bad thing about that, if you're not in the premium. But you've got Vinny, there's so many different players you can choose. But like I say, we'll have a video. Valverde, by the way, is unbelievable. Like, this card, I feel like will be about 300-400k easily. And obviously, like I say, he's Real Madrid again. You know what I mean? Like, Real Madrid are they've got the best team in the game easily. But I think, boys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Like I said, if you've got any comments, if you need any help or whatever, let me know. And obviously, if you've got any video ideas that you want me to do, I might do a FIFA point one, what you should spend your FIFA points on. But like I say, I've told you about 10 different players that I think are going to go up in price a lot. And obviously, yeah. So if you did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, boys, and I will see you in the next video. Appreciate you watching. Goodbye.